In the quiet corners of our world, where few dare to look, love still calls. Meet Rev.Eva C.W., a guiding light on a journey to uncover the hidden heroes amongst us. Those who answer the call of love, not for recognition, but for a higher purpose. These men and women are a guidance of hope, providing shelter to the homeless, rescuing the forgotten, feeding the hungry, and caring for the vulnerable. In the face of poverty, loneliness, and despair, they have chosen to give their all, not to enrich themselves, but to enrich the lives of others. But why? What drives them? What fuels the boundless compassion, this selfless devotion? Rev.Eva C.W. seeks the answers, asking the questions that reveal the heart of their mission.
We all know that when a child is molested sexually, they feel demoralized, dirty, they feel like they are not worthy.
What inspires them? What keeps them going in the face of adversity? And how has the love of Christ shaped their journey? In When Love Calls, we journey with Rev.Eva C.W. to discover the power of love in action, founded on the teachings of Jesus Christ and lived out by everyday heroes. When love calls, these unsung heroes answer, and their stories will inspire us all. This is When Love Calls with Rev.Eva C.W.
Welcome back. This is, of course, When Love Calls. Thank you for staying tuned with this kind of a program. It's beautiful, and we are still continuing with the journey that we have taken you through of this wonderful couple that are doing an amazing job of rescuing the street children from the age of, after birth, clothing them, journeying with them that are molested, abused, others in drugs, others in the cases of autism, and they have received them well, cared for them, suffered with them, and you've just heard their journey. Now, this session that you're joining in, I would, like I had said before we went for a break, that they are living with them here. So it means that if the children are sleeping hungry, they sleep hungry. So it means that if the children they are maybe are exposed to any kind of danger, they are still with them. So I want to ask Mr. and Mrs. Francis, how did you manage to come to stay here with them? Because normally those who have rescue center, most of them, they are more of like, this is a center, we go there, we serve our purpose, then we go back to their lives. And clearly we can see you people, you don't have another life. So it means that you merged your life with the life of these children. And I know that it's a situation that is not just something that you wake up and do, because also as people, you have your own desires. There's a kind of, like the way you desire this kind of a life, to live in this kind of a neighborhood, your children to have a liberty of going around, giving them all the beautiful gifts, whereby in this case sometimes it is very hard, because even their gift, the gift of your children, has to be sacrificed. The life that you could have given your children to enjoy, just like the rest of the people outside there, you have used that to dissolve it by helping other children and accommodating them. So, number one question that I would like to ask you, the transition part, the adaptation part of it, serving these children with all your personal needs. How is that? How was it? Is it something that you just, because it's not just an automatic thing, it's a journey. Because, with this flesh that we have, sometimes you'll be like, there's that thing that pinch you and you. So how was it? And who came up with that idea? Like, let's come and do this?
Let me say, it all go back to love. When you love without holding anything, you find yourself doing this. Because what we've done, we love these children like their own. I've told you the challenges sometimes you get, and you protect this child like your own child. Because people are cruel out there. On the way, like, we had a boy he was in class 8 at that time, when he was going to school. He would go on the way, because he has to go by foot, because the vehicle, they go come a bit late, and he was in class 8 at that time. And the community, when he passed, he went, how come this child goes to school using very vulgar language? And the way him as a dad would go and protect his child. So it's all about love, knowing who you serve when you know the call you serve. So we find ourselves here because we want to protect this child. We want to love the way you love your own. It's the same way you want to love this child. Especially when the child has gone to out. A child needs to see you always there. So when they say, now wait, let me say, like the ones who are in school, they can say, when the others are saying, that's my mom, they will also say, that's my mom and dad, when we are going for a meeting. And you feel, this child feel, they have feet, the belonging, they have feet like any other child in the world. That's what we want them to feel. So this is something you can't employ. You employ someone to take care of them, you have to be there personally as you. And then when you're also going through spiritual nourishment. Like now, my husband is our priest. He's a priest of God. So when we are here, even for them, knowing, as we have known God, and you have learned about God since maybe when you were born and when you are growing up, now you have to teach them about this God who loves them, who created them for a purpose. So that's why we are here. And you have to sacrifice everything else to be here. But God has been so gracious to us. He gave us, let me say, His grace and mercy to do this without thinking I could be somewhere else, maybe earning or doing anything else. It has been a journey, a tough one for 5 years. Having so many challenges. When you are running such a home and financially you are strained, let me tell you, it is not easy. It is not easy. Children get sick. As you have seen, you are in a very interior place. So where we go to dispensary, it's 3 kilometers from here. So you put the child on your back and walk to the hospital. We don't have a car, so that one is a very big challenge for us. Because sometimes we get food, and somebody wants to come early. He has told us how he used to put on his shoulders. Because somebody has told I have food, but you can look for transport. Maybe you don't even have that money. So means of transport is a challenge for us, considering where we are. It's not even near Githunguri town. So even if somebody can bring up to Githunguri town, it's still a challenge to bring here. A piki-piki or a motorbike is 200 shillings from here to Githunguri. Still a challenge even for us if we want to go to town and do something. So the challenges we've gone through are those. There sometimes we used to lack food, but we thank God He has been gracious for the last 2 years. The challenge of food is not that much. But now financially we are strained because it's not all about food. People believe that going to a
And you give food, that's it.
That's it. There are other things we need. When you have such kids, and some have sicknesses which take long to heal. Maybe they came with the sicknesses from the streets. You always need money. Let me just say that. You always need money. And you find for both of us, we always have debts because now we have to maintain this center. So the challenge is because we don't have sponsors from outside. The people who sponsor us are our friends, and we really like to appreciate. I have one of my sister, she's called Joki. Joki has been with us the most toughest times. This is a person I can call, tell them the children don't have food, and send something.
Jackie, you're blessed.
She's her and her family. She has big daughters who are sponsoring each one is sponsoring a child, and her herself Jackie has a child. There's a girl we call her.
Speaking, sorry to cut you. I don't want that point to skip me. You've spoken about her adopting a child to support.
Yes.
So that's something that also I'd like you to share, because you know there are people that you might not be taking the child in your home. So here it is very possible for someone to identify a child, to sponsor this child through the school where the child is staying here and ask him. Okay, so how does that work?
So for us, we've said financially we are very straight, very straight. And what we want this child is to be like any other child,
to
have access to education. So that was even when we were doing homeschooling, we wanted them to be enlightened and be like any other child. But now with the system of the country, they have to join a school. Yeah,
it's
they have to
important,
join
even for their own mindset.
Yes, they have to join the school. So anybody comes in, if you're capable of sponsoring a child and paying the fees, you have a school. So after you are rejected by the public school, we found a school which is a Catholic school, but they are very supportive. That's where we take our children. So we tell people when they come to visit, if you can sponsor a child, the school is this, the fees is this. Actually, we give them the account of the school, and they can even pay direct to the school.
Or direct to the school.
Yes, they can pay direct to the school, because now they have to use transport, because it's a pit farm. That's where they accepted our children, and they don't discriminate them.
Wow.
So some people have come up and sponsor the children, but sometimes people get tired and just withdraw.
Or maybe sometimes they were able to and now not able to.
Exactly. Now the burden is left to us. Like now we have a big balance in the school. The school is very understanding. I thank them so much.
How many children do you have in school?
They are in primary school. They are 16.
16.
Although there are 3 who are supposed to join them, but we haven't been able to join them.
But we still have homeschooling.
Homeschooling.
Yeah, we still have homeschooling.
How many for
And we have
homeschooling?
5 in high school.
5 in high school, 16 in, and we have 5 here.
Yeah, 5 here.
Or 5 homeschooling, 5 high school, and then
16
16 in primary school.
Primary school. But now we find we have challenges, because now we have big balance at the end of the term, where whatever we get, even 500 shillings, we send to the school. Very understandable. They have never failed to give them meal because you haven't paid. So we always tell people, if you feel blessed to sponsor a child, do so. And this child will have a good education. They are very bright. Like now, for example, the ones who are in grade 1, they are 5, and they are always number 1 to number 5.
Wow.
Even the other classes.
Not only even once, each and every
Every
term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each and every term.
Yeah, very bright children with a very bright future. They love God. So even where they school, because that's how we have shown them. Where they go to school, they have changed the environment of the school. It's a Catholic school, but they have shown them how to pray. So sometimes they are told, you are the one who is leading the service today in church. So they are very good example to the rest of the children. So if you feel blessed and you can sponsor a child,
So there is a room for that.
Yes,
there's a room for that. Okay, now I would like now to take you back to your children now. The boy that I was talking about that he did. Wow, that's congratulations. You know, A, a straight A. So tell us about. Let the father, let the priest tell us about this. You know, when they get A, it's my son. It's my son. So let him shine, bro. Shine. Yeah.
Okay, so my son got an A, actually. And
How old is he?
19. The only thing he wanted to do from way back when he was young, to do something with piloting. So he was accepted actually in 3 campuses abroad, which they are offering aerospace. He wanted to do aerospace engineering with piloting, so that's what he was enrolled with. He hasn't joined yet in campus, but he's supposed to join next month, September 19 latest. So yes, and
So what is if you say he's going to join, where is he going to join? Which school is coming on board, and what is the budget like for him to take the course?
Okay, we actually got 3 schools in different countries, but now challenges were finances, let me say, because one of the school, it was the best actually school in UK, was offering him a position, but it was a bit expensive for us because yearly will cost us around 4 million. 4 million yearly. Now you can imagine 4 million, and yet here we are. We are lacking food. Where will we get 4 million? So actually we passed that one. The second one, here is the third one, which we are using an agent.
The fourth one, the one now that is called Metro.
Yes.
It's called
Metro.
Metro.
Yes. Where they are an agent which help kids from here to study abroad, because here we don't have any schools in engineering. So they approached us, they told us here we have a new deal where now this school is in Cyprus. One is in Turkey, Cyprus, and the UK. So this one in Cyprus, they are offering him 90% scholarship. So you will only pay 10% tuition fee. So this actually the whole amount for him to process visa, ticket, and now tuition fee. It's 500,000.
500,000
Kenya shillings.
Kenya shillings.
Now for him to get admitted and all that.
And is it part of the tickets? And
Yes.
It's
500K is part of the ticket. So now considering from 4 million to
yes, and the sponsorship. And you know, the thing of the sponsorship, do you know why it is beautiful? You know, you have been casting seeds in people's children. You see how it works. Now God is doing it like 90%. So it's something which is very beautiful.
Actually, the agency was telling us, as we do take kids to abroad, but we've never seen a school offering this
the percentage
scholarship,
of the
the
scholars.
percentage.
Yeah.
And I don't know why your son is being offered this, because even in UK it was 4 million, but he was offered the scholarship. Only him.
So our son has been one of the greatest supporters. So when he was
Supporters.
done his school, he has been since November last year. He has been volunteering, even taking care of the small children. So that's considering other kids who have they finished Form 4, what they are doing right now.
Yeah,
He
he's
gave
young
his all.
and having that kind
Yes,
of a
and he
mindset
gave
to
his all
volunteer.
to this. So God is rewarding him for
So these are the $500. That is like, is it five? Like let's say it's $5,000
Yes.
because of the here and there expense here and there. And now this is money. You're saying that it's up to when? When are you giving?
So we
September
need,
19th.
yeah, we need to pay in before
Before
a
September.
letter.
So that we can get an admission letter.
Yes, admission.
Yes.
Oh, okay. And now it is the money that even you don't have, even despite receiving the wow. But you know, God is gracious.
Amen.
And actually, speaking of that, is because it's something that you had earlier spoken with Bishop. And what the good thing and the good news is that Bishop said that will take over that responsibility, and so we are calling each and everyone there to be part of this. Let us take this boy to the school. He deserves it. I mean, he finished high school, he has been here committed to help other people's children, while other children are outside there. And also there's something also interesting. There's a time that he missed going to school because of school fees, but yet he performed well. And you can see that the parents here have been laboring for the children. So I believe that is something that we can all come together and help. It's $5,000. Let's help him. Let's help this boy go to school. So we believe that, you know, us, we believe in God.
Amen.
And we know that God is our provider. And if we say that through the Ministry of Share the Love Center, if we say that we're going to support someone, even if we don't say we want to support because we have money. We just bring a need, and we know that people come together to support in that. Now, how was it for your son, for your children, when they came to stay here and they were used, I believe you are living a private life.
Yes.
How was it for them? Did they change for them? How was it? Was it an easy thing?
It
Is there a
was.
place that you felt you saw them even suffer and you are like, oh my God, my children, you know?
It wasn't hard for them, I would say so, because now we used to do this even in our private lives. You see? So the system had changed before. Now accepting this is what my parents are doing, and we're okay with it. So now shifting from a private to here, we were very okay. Let me tell you, actually the people who support us mentally, it's them.
It's good to hear that. Now, when you are starting this conversation, you said that you've been lent this place to host these children. You have a total of, is it 35? And before I forget, I also understand you have also young mothers, street mothers here, and you are grooming them. Of course, to them is more of settlement, maybe marketplace and something like that. So how is it that for them? Are there opportunities that have come through for the bigger people like the young mothers, that be it marriage, be it business, and maybe when going to their community, just because they come from a rescue center, they are discriminated and they were not able to do it? You receive that kind of a thing?
With the street mothers, mostly the children we have right now, you can say it's the third generation of the street families.
Okay.
Such a child is the one, even the grandmother is on the street. So there's something we do, the government will insist on us doing, called integration. We take these children back to their families. And what happened with a child from the street is, you'll find even the grandmother, especially where you are telling us you used to go and feed the children, and all. They are those old mamas who are there. Their daughters have given birth.
But in the street.
Yes, they are in the street. So most of them which we take, and we know their mothers, they are the third generation now. There is nowhere you can take this child. So you hit that call. Where you can, there's nowhere else.
So you have to stay with them.
You have
groom with them right now. They are adults. Do you have a case of the? I've seen they are beautiful girls. Oh my goodness, everyone is beautiful.
Yes.
These children, they are beautiful, and these girls, they are very beautiful.
Yeah. So you find this child. Yeah, we have one who's called Monica. Monica was taken by a children's home. Mostly when you get you become 18 in a children's home, you are released.
Okay.
So Monica has 5 brothers who are all of them on the street. They were left by their parents when they were really young in Mlango Kubwa. And the brothers are all on the street. So when she was released, when she was 18, she went back on the street. And in the process, she got a child. And mentally, she was still a child. So that's when we rescued her.
So, even to those who have children, so because I'm learning quite a lot of things. Because when people hear it's children, so people want to just to open children's home and put people. It's not just about putting children, feeding them, and growing up and releasing them.
Yeah.
We should also be concerned about where are we releasing them, because when you release an 18-year-old child that you have groomed, they don't have knowledge, there's no capital maybe to start something in the marketplace. They will end up again to the same street, to the same.
They will give birth on the street.
So Monica had a child. Now again, she's coming back to the rescue center.
Yes.
But now with a child.
With a child. So with a child, she came back. Now we rescued, because even an 18-year-old, I think, is still a child. Our son,
that's a
even
child.
the baby, it's still a child. So she, by the time you were rescuing her, she had a small child. We came with her here. Now you have to rehabilitate her. We have been with her all that time. She's an amazing girl. So, because God do things in His own ways. So the girls which we have rehabilitated and they have changed are the ones who are helping us. So, and we have one who's called Tabitha, who has gone through a lot also. She wasn't on the street, but she has gone through. And she loves doing this. So she just came and started volunteering here. So we have 4 of those girls, and they are the ones who help us. And
is there marriage proposal for them? Maybe these are beautiful girls when they go there.
So Monica, when she came here, one of the guys who used to carry us with a motorbike. So the girl and saw something. The young man came respectively and he said, I want this girl. And they went. The young baby, Simon was around. He wasn't even 2 years. But when they went, it's not far from here. The family totally rejected.
Rejected the girl.
The girl and the baby, and they were
for marriage.
Yes, this is a street girl. There's no way she can stay here. And I remember when they brought her back, it was raining, and she had a child and her belongings. I'll never forget that. And I said, it's okay. For us, she's our own daughter. So we embraced her beautiful.
Can you imagine that? What sort of discrimination is that? That after even a child coming, reforming, finding their path outside there. So it's a call for even for the people, member of the community, to embrace.
Yeah.
To embrace these children, them knowing that these children, they are children too.
Yes.
They are people too. They have blood in them, and they have suffered to become.
Yes.
So what they need is just that acceptance.
Actually, it's a concern because now, depending, if now you give your story back like you are in the street, I'm reformed and all that, how will the other person take you? So we learned from that girl. So she was changed, she was reformed, but still her background.
Hindered.
Yes.
No, that was
So I don't know why till now people don't accept them.
They change.
Yes,
You're
and they
supposed
have
to work
changed.
with current person.
Yes.
That is so saddening. Then, this place, you've been given by a great man who lended you this place to keep these children. Okay. Now, given that it's a temporary. And you know when what I see with you, it's a long term. This is a family. It's not something. It's not a place that you come, you know, and for you it is not. It's not just like a game or an event.
No.
This is a family thing. So it means that you're watching these children grow, taking them to school. Of course, even when they grow up, the only place they know home is here. The place of not being sure that, the place that where you've been given a place, a temporary, just like a rented space. So you don't know if he will come and say that, you know what, or maybe when he's not there, people they come and evict you, or you don't know. And the worry of where will you take these children? Where will you take these children? Now, that is also an area of need I wanted to bring to the people that are, someone that is there and you're watching. So what I'm understanding and what I'm seeing here in this center, you are in need of great help. And especially for you, the property, having a piece of land that you can own.
Yes.
And you know that you have settled here with the family that you have. Is it now the family of 35 people?
Yes.
It's the family of 35 people. And getting your own place. Because at least from there, you will not live with fear of asking, tomorrow, what if tomorrow, what if tomorrow? So is that an area of need?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
maybe you can share.
Yes, it is. As you have said, a very wonderful man gave us this place. And it's amazing. We have been here for 5 years and he has never asked anything. In fact, he still supports when he can, financially. And we thank God for him. But now, for us, being the 5th year, we stopped worrying about food and other things. We need a permanent
Place.
now.
We need a permanent place.
Because
a
at
home
least
that we
people
can
are
call
coming to
ourselves.
donate food.
Yes.
But now the permanent
Because now,
place, yeah.
even here, there is nothing, we can't put any construction for
Yeah,
this as a home.
yeah, it's not sure.
It is not whatever we got here, that we what we use, the construction and everything
Yeah.
else. So we've been praying, and it's a need for us now to have our own place. When you start something, you are not very sure whether it will survive. So, but we knew we would get here someday where we will not be worried about now food, the kids going to school, but a home, which we can call it theirs. Because now, we the street kids, they don't know any other home.
This is their home.
This is their home.
And to the person that is watching, you might be there, you have a piece of land. You have seen there are people that they have given their life to help, the people, these children. If you have a piece of property, you can donate to this family. I don't know how blessed you are. By the grace of God, I know that I came to feature this story because I knew that there is help there. There are people who they have a heart like yours, that they can accommodate others. And at the same time, there are people that they don't know how to help or how to go about it. Or maybe, perhaps, they have not seen a case of need. So you don't need to have chunk of lands everywhere. And if you know that you have something that you can spare, even if it is 100 by 100, 100 by 100, even if you fence, but at the beginning, you can do a home or something, even if it's 10 acres, 100 acres, because this vision is big. This vision is big. I'm sure they are limited to take more children because of the capacity that they have. So if you're there and you feel like this story has touched you and you want to be part of this blessing, as the Love Basket Foundation, we are in full support of you. We are here for you, and we'll walk with you where God enable us. And we are reaching out to our friends, to our partners, or to any person that maybe they will meet this broadcast or this feature to support you with a piece of property. So we're in need of land. We're in need of home for this family of 35, and we can have a big home to accommodate others. The other thing, the area of the need, I've also, which is very vital, it's a mode of transport. I'm trying to imagine, you have the children, they are very little and fragile, and you can imagine this place is very cold. If a child get a fever, Githunguri is far. How do you even go?
Like now we had an outbreak of chicken pox. And you know it's come with fever.
Yes.
And they got all of them. So we would wake up just the other day. 3, 4 of chicken pox. And let me tell you, we were very desperate. Because now we have to take the children. Last week, but one had I can't remember what they called it, but they had
Is it tonsils?
No.
there's a name
They think that it's more of a swollen.
in both sides. And now we had gone to the dispensary 3 times. And they say this is a case that you are supposed to go to a bigger hospital. You don't have finances. And sometimes your friends get tired of this. And we stayed with him. We didn't know what to do until one of the friends came and saw him. And he was like, take this child to the hospital and support. So there are those cases, a child at night, fever, we don't maybe even have medication like that. In Kiambu County, we are paying for everything now. It's not like before, when we want to go to hospital and we have the treatment for free. Now we are paying for everything.
You cannot rush the kid to
Yes,
the
you can.
hospital.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now you can imagine now from here getting to.
And the way it is far, this place is far, it is so interior. We have come here, without, when you sent us the opinion, like it's just here. This place is far, and imagine the kind of the children that you have here. So, if you are there, you can even donate a bus or a van. This family need a vehicle. And speaking of that, when you're talking about the church, how you are limited to go to you are not received the church because of the state. And our bishop, our teacher, John C.W., we bless God for him, and he is also here. He said that these children, you'll be coming with them to church on Sunday. We'll be getting bus, even if it is bus. These children, we have to share the Love Center. It's not a place of discrimination, because we believe church is humanity. Christianity is humanity. Yes. And because we want these children to feel the sense of belonging, in as much as they have the meeting of prayers here and the worship, there's that thing about, even you yourself, when you stay locked in one place, you still need to go outside there and to meet. So what Bishop has said, he will be taking care of these children, you and your family of 35. I'm calling it the family of 35. You'll be coming. Don't worry about that. You'll be coming to church. Our church, you're most welcome there. You'll be coming there so that they can join in with our children. They play with them. They see, another version of life, connecting with others. Because these children, they have suffered a lot. I cannot imagine leaving the street where we are discriminated, coming to a setup of home with hope that the community will accept you, and the same community is worse than the street. It's worse than the street. So that one for on behalf of Bishop, the one for the school, we are going for the study of your son, and this one for coming to school. And also, if you're there, you don't need even to hire buses. You can buy a van for them. You can buy a vehicle, or you can donate. There are many people that have many cars in their yard. You can donate a car so that in case of anything, they are able to tend for these children. And the piece of property, because one thing about having your property of your own, you can have your own area of matron section and nurse, whereby there will be medicine to relieve the fevers, the wards, and all that.
Our dream and vision of this whole thing was now to have a home here, to have a dispensary here, and a school.
Please share. What is his camera?
Yes.
This one. So now, share, introduce the name of the vision to that camera.
So at Gracious Street Hope Givers, this is the vision that we usually have, that one day we would have a center for these kids. The same thing, we would have a dispensary or a hospital for them, not only for them, but now for the community, the whole of this community, and again a school, where this school will be open for everyone, because we know We know what our kids have suffered
Yes.
to get. It is school
Yes.
and hospital. So others will benefit because of these kids.
Yes.
Others will benefit from that vision. Yes.
Wow. So if someone wants, because people have heard your story, and people that would want to come to connect with you or to help you, or maybe to adopt the children or be parcel of land and all that, because we believe in that God will bring help. Yes. So how do they reach you? And if they do you have the giving details that someone may say this and they want to contribute or to send you something or to support you? Please give your information, the contact person, that's the numbers, the contact that they can reach you,
Yes.
or your dear wife, and maybe the details of your accounts and something like that.
Okay, we have a page, a Facebook page. It is called Gracious Street Hope Givers. Facebook Gracious Street Hope Givers, and we have our numbers. As my number, Francis, is 0700 802 596. My wife's number is 0722 630 439. Joyce. That's how you can contact us. You can, anything you want to ask, please feel free to contact us. We are there because of this.
Yeah. For them that are watching
we
from
also
far,
we also have a pay bill.
yeah.
When you go to our Facebook page, at the top you see our bank account, KCB
Okay.
bank account. And you see our pay bill.
All right. Okay.
What's our baby?
What's your pay bill number?
47
47.
375.
Okay.
473375.
That is the pay bill?
Yes.
Okay. So of course that is the account name, yeah? Account number, because the pay bill is it 522533.
It is that oh 7. I
3375.
haven't used.
333. Okay, which
Yeah,
one?
then the name is Gracious.
Okay, I know our media people will be able
Yeah,
to project it
I'll
there.
rectify that.
Yeah, so that you can receive. There's something I want you to do. Please, there are people that are watching from far.
Yes, yes.
Please give the country code with the number.
Okay.
Yes.
For country code, 2547. So country code is 2547 00802 596 or 2547 22 630 439.
Thank you so much. You know, I have never met such a home. Your story it's beautiful, and your story is something that it's a challenge to many of us. You know, we say we love people just because we make little food and we go and we give donation. What you have taught me from this love thing is that love is work. It's not about it's work.
Yes, it is.
What you have done, you have worked, love, because this thing requires grace. Yes. Carrying these children, the way they look healthy, my goodness, they are very beautiful. The place is very clean. Even if it's a humble structure, you can see cleanness. You can look at the children, they are amazing. This is very beautiful. And you know, there are things that we do, it's only God can reward us. And we're just here to tell you that there are people who are seeing. We know that you're not of a public people. They are not of a, he has been in the church, but he has never shared that he has this. But I understand it's because of discrimination. They once went to the church, and that is what they went through. So we are calling in each and every one of you to partner with this ministry. I call it ministry, this family. It's a beautiful family. If you're there and you can adopt a child, please reach them out. If you're there and you can give them a land and maybe bring the construction and all that and set up their vision, I tell you, it is worth it. It is worth it. You can see these are people, they're not just doing charity because they want anything in return. I mean, there is no leisure here. They live here with these children. They don't have like a separate beautiful house, and these children, they live with them. What they eat is what these children eat. So it is a worth cause. And indeed, as we continue featuring the great men and the women that are doing tremendous job outside there, this is truly when love calls. This is a call of love. This is a call of love. And we are so excited to be here. And as the Love Basket Foundation, we acknowledge what you're doing. We'll be part of this. Also, we want to I would like to take this opportunity to thank the friends and partners of the Love Basket Foundation and to tell you thank you for coming together, supporting us with the little or much that you give us. It is through those that you think it is little that have made us to be here. We have come here with the little that we have to cook. It's not just about even food, just to have this kind of fellowship with these children, and it is amazing. So thank you so much. We continue to encourage you to support people outside there. And if you're in the community, accept the children from the street. Discrimination is a sin, and it has costed them. You can look at their journey. Can you imagine discriminated from the church, the community members? It is God that has kept you. But one thing we know is that help us come. God will send help. Amen. And it shall be well with you. And thank you for Bishop for taking the initiative of helping your son. We are happy to be part of the journey of your son. We just feel like he deserves it. Yes. He deserves it because there is a seed casted. Yes. He worked hard to get that A, yes, despite the environment, despite him lacking fee, and the lacking of the fee, not like because you could not provide, it's because you saw the fee as the food, yes, for other people's children. And because of that, I believe there are many parents there who will sow into the light and support Bishop with this cause, yes, to make sure that this boy will go and study. Yes. And he will come back with a jet. Yes. He will come back and help the rest of the children. Amen. Also, thank you for Share the Love Center for allowing these children to be coming to church. You'll be coming to church. You know your husband is always there early. And so you'll be coming with them. And we are thanking God for the donation that will come the way. Yes. The vehicles that will be donated within this place. And that helps. So thank you so much. My name is Eva CW. The program is When Love Calls, courtesy of the Love Basket Foundation. For more of these stories and the programs, our work is to feature the people that are doing charity work, the people that are compassionate, upon other people in the community. So this is what we do. Do you have a case, or maybe do you know someone who is doing something they are doing, or maybe even much more better, or maybe less? Even that less is greater. So call us out, reach our website. We have our programs there. You can reach us to feature a story. You can reach us to support the children, to support the youth, the women, and all that. And we believe that God will be gracious unto you. Special thanks to my crew, very wonderful team from Spirit TV. We love you. Thank you so much, our outreach team. And before we go, there's something that I want. I cannot allow myself to go without taking you around. You know, when you're talking about chapel, it is good to take people through. So we are going. I'm going to take you around this place, and this place will tell a story. And with that story, you will be moved to love, even to them that you feel like they cannot be loved. I love you so much. May the Lord bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.